Did you know that the World Health Organization estimates that 4.6 billion people die each year from causes directly contributed to air pollution? WHO data shows that 9 out of 10 people breathe air containing high levels of pollutants. One of the most damaging issues is the declining air quality as seen in such places as Sydney, Australia and Beijing, China. According to Berkeley's 2019, there is a normal air quality index that is recorded each day. This is an image of Beijing with a normal air quality index of 40. Due to high levels of construction work that take place in Beijing, on the 10th of the 12th, 2019, the AQI was recorded around 300. Similarly, in Sydney, this image represents a normal day with an average AQI of 20, whereas on the 10th of the 12th, 2019, the AQI was recorded around 200. This was a further result of out-of-control bushfires that were burning in New South Wales. There are many factors involved with poor air quality. The major factors that have recently been controlled is the New South Wales bushfires. Issues that have arisen from these deficiency in air quality include respiratory issues, cancer, and has further affected our natural wildlife. Respiratory issues include asthma. What is asthma, you might ask? Asthma is a long-term disease in the lungs. It can be also called chronic respiratory disease. This is when your airways get inflamed and begin to be too difficult to breathe. Some symptoms include coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, and a tight chest. Poor air quality can trigger an asthma attack as the particles in the air irritate the airways, and some particles are even small enough to get into the lungs. This graph represents hospitalised patients per 100,000 of the population, which was held over the course of a year according to seasons. Now, each patient was also recorded by their age. As you can see, it is more common for a child between the ages of 2 to 4 years old to be diagnosed with asthma. This is due to their lungs not being developed properly. Also, you can observe that during the summertime at the beginning of the year, it is more evident for a child to gain and be diagnosed with this asthma. This is due to the more likeliness of bushfires during this period of time, as exampled in the 2019 bushfires. Another issue that can arise due to poor air quality is cancer. Outdoor air pollution contains a mixture of many chemicals, including man-made products, such as vehicle fumes, factory fumes, car brake wear, and the burning of coal. There was a study in 2013 by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, that confirmed that outdoor air pollution is a cause for cancer. Things such as tiny dust-like particles, which are called particle matter, are also known as PM10 and PM2.5. Now, these ones can damage the DNA and cause lung cancer. Since January 2019, there has been a rainfall deficiency across Australia. This is when drought became imminent. On the 25th of September, the Today Show published an interview with a Queensland farmer, Paul Mayer, broadcasting the effects of the drought on his property.
This is one of 4 dams on Paul Maher's Warwick property. They're all bone dry.
How long's this been dry for?
Well, a good 5 months now.
Paul is a 4th-generation farmer. This is the worst drought his family has ever seen.
This led to extreme water restrictions. This map represents rainfall recorded throughout the year. The red represents the lowest recorded rainfall, and the blue represents the highest. Due to the drought, water restrictions needed to be put in place. The rules of these restrictions include only using a watering can or a bucket of water for gardens, only using drip or smart water systems for a maximum of 15 minutes a day per watering zone, and it can only be done before 10 a.m. and after 4 p.m. Due to the extreme drought, it was inevitable that the bushfire season was going to be horrific for Australia. Since September 2019, there has been over 100 bushfires burning out of control in New South Wales. New South Wales was put under a state of emergency multiple times, with 724 houses were burnt to the ground. 2.7 million hectares of land were burnt. 2 volunteer firefighters, new dads, were killed in action. Further, the wildlife were also affected due to these fires. Many of their homes were burnt, most of the animals were killed, and those who survived do not have a home to go to, and their survival chances decrease, as predators are able to access them now, and they don't have access to their everyday needs. These fires were put up to catastrophic fire conditions, and are the main reason as to why Sydney, New South Wales has extremely poor air quality. In conclusion, the effects of poor air quality can affect the world in multiple ways. As mentioned, there are many ways that we can help improve our air quality, and these include keeping the environment clean, reduce, reuse, and recycle, shop for more energy and earthly efficient products, invest in air purifiers and air humidifiers. Thanks for watching!